Is everybody happy? Yeah, right. Well, it's possibly the most important moment of the whole weekend. It's that moment of fun and jollity. It's the penultimate session of the weekend. Well, not including our wonderful jam session and things. And it falls upon me to tell you that this is the naughty set this year. They've been wanting to do this, and the people who run this festival for you, they searched far and wide to find the right person to do this session for you. Now, eventually, after everybody else turned this session down, everybody turned it down, it came to me. Now, firstly, I know it is Sunday today, and there will be no swearing, there will be no blasphemy, and if you do think that something might be a bit rude or naughty as I'm singing, may I just point out to you respectfully, in the words of the great Max Miller, that it's what you're thinking, it's not what I'm saying. Now, to that end, we shall start this evening's proceedings with one that you'll all know. Now, the songs we're going to do are songs that were released. Some of them were not released commercially. Some were banned, some weren't. All of them are filthy. And we're going to concentrate on some of the double entendre of Ukulele Ike. We're going to concentrate on some of the single entendre of George Formby. But we're going to start with something that you will all know, which will suit very nicely. And it's a song by Bessie Smith called Kitchen Man. Now, I'm fully aware that this should be sung by a lady. But I don't care. I don't care. No, I don't care. There we go. So we're going to start with this. E flat. Right. Last four. A 1, E flat. 1, 2, 3, R. Madam Bucks was quite deluxe. Servants by the score, footmen at each door, butlers and maids galore. Then one day Dad, her kitchen man, gave us notice he's through. She cried, "Oh Dad, don't go, it will grieve me if you do. I love his cabbage, crave his hash, crazy about his succotash. I can't do without my kitchen man. What about his tabby talk, like the way he warms my chops? I can't do without my kitchen man. Now anybody else they can leave, I would only lie. But it means so much to me, you ain't heard the half. Oh, his jelly roll is nice and hard, never fails to touch the spot. I can't do without my kitchen man. His frankfurters are oh so sweet. How I love his sausage meat. I can't do without my kitchen man. Oh, how the boy can open clams, no one else can touch my hands. I can't do without my kitchen man. he wants to, well, he can use my sugar bowl. His bologna is worth a try, never fails to satisfy. I can't do without my kitchen man. Right, hands up if you're offended. Anybody offended? Look at that. The young generation is offended. Well, it's going to get good now. 1932. This is a song from Ukulele Ike. Ukulele Ike. So let's have a big cheer for Ukulele Ike. Hurrah! Because you know what? He went through his life making millions of dollars, losing it, getting married, permanently drunk, and a habitual drug taker. And for that reason, he's me and Malcolm's hero, isn't he? He's been a role model for us. Anyway, this is a song, and it comes from a series of records he made in Hollywood. And these records were a little bit under the counter. They're really rare, you know, although you could probably find some out in the corridor out there. They've probably got some, you know. And he did a series of these, and they're great. All sorts of interesting people turn up on them. Dick Madonna appears on one, and you know, all of this stuff. So it's good. This is a song called "I'm Going to Give It to Mary with Love." Now, you have to decide what he's giving her. You'll see at the end of each chorus, an explanation is made. Nonetheless, she's very grateful for it. Yeah. There's an air of anticipation. I'm just a bashful boy in love with Mary Green. She is just the cutest thing that I've ever seen. I've always lacked the courage to kiss and hold her tight, but I propose to do one thing when I see her tonight. I'm gonna give it to Mary with love. I've got something that she's fondest of. Now I know that she has had it before. Mary's the gal all the fellas adore. I'll let her take it right in her hand, 'cause I know that she'll stroke it so grand. Like Jack and Jill, we'll both get a thrill when I give it to Mary with love. I mean a kid, give it to Mary with love. I'm gonna give it to Mary with love. She's my sweet, sweet little dog. Now her manner of loving, she's always been keen. When I say she'll give it, well, it's the finest she's seen. She'll think of it long after I'm gone. I'm gonna stick it right where it belongs. Like Cleo and Mom, we'll spoon in the pond. When I give it to Mary with love, I mean a necklace. Give it to Mary with love. If I do, I may need a show. Because you see, I'm so bashful and shy. I'm afraid she'll take a great big load from some other guy. I wanna be her #1 man and giving her the best that I can. I'll be daring and dashing, 'cause she's my passion. When I give it to Mary love, I need a diamond, give it to Mary with love. Well, do you know, it's always a highlight of my year coming to Whitley Bay. And your avocation as a professional musician, ladies and gentlemen, takes you to many places, leads you to play for many an audience, and really sometimes you can't really play the serious music that you've devoted your life to. But I now feel that that moment has arrived. It has arrived that we can play these beautiful love songs for you. Dear me. So we go to the year 1931, and this is a song by a band from this country. Let me see, let me just have a look, just to make sure we're actually really going to do this one. Yes, we are. Yeah. This is Harry Roy and his Bat Club Boys. Ever heard of that? Yes. Of course you have. Jazz record collectors everywhere, aren't they? Well, this is a lovely song, and I'm very pleased to announce that it will also feature Mr. Martin Wheatley on his Hawaiian guitar. Here it is, Lot 37. Yeah. There we go, look at that. And this is a song. Now, I can imagine looking out there of all you lovely, peaceful, people, that many of you will love animals. Well, I do. I have a dog. And in fact, one of the songs I was going to do was a song called My Dog Loves Your Dog. But the thing about that one is that I kept getting my Pekinese and my Dachshunds mixed up. I think we could have had a big problem with that. Yeah. So I decided we'd do this one instead. And this one's all about a cat, which I'm sure, many of you have cats, and many of you are also very fond of cats, so there you go. So anyway, this is all about a man, his girlfriend, and a cat. You can join in on the chorus if you wish. Nobody will think the worst of you, and don't worry about it, because nobody's filming it. So, you won't be spotted singing rude words or anything. Right. Yeah. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, oh. There's one pet I like to pet. Every evening we get set. I stroke it every chance I get. It's my girl's pussy. Seldom plays and never purrs, and I love the thought it stirs. But I don't mind because it's hers. It's my girl's pussy. Often it goes out at night, returns the break of dawn. No matter what the weather's like, it's always nice and warm. It's never dirty, always clean. In giving thrills, it's never mean. It's the best I've ever seen. It's my girl's pussy. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure that you would all, at this point, love to join in with this beautiful love song. So perhaps you'd like to join me when I get to the end of line with the punchline of this song. If you don't feel like singing it, don't. But if you do, do. There's one pet I like to pet, and every evening we get set. I stroke it every chance I get. It's my girl's pussy. Very good. Seldom plays and never purrs, and I love the thought it stirs. But I'm not because it's hers. It's my girl's pussy. Splendid. Often it goes out at night, returns at break of dawn. No matter what the weather's like, it's always nice and warm. I bring it tidbits that it loves. We spoon like two turtle doves. I take care to remove my gloves when stroking my girl's pussy. Yeah, like I say, don't worry, nobody will spot you on YouTube. Well, dear me. I spoke to my mother earlier. She said, how's it going at Whitley Bay? She said, I hope you've been singing some nice songs for the people. I said, I have been, and I'm doing some really lovely ones tonight. Yes. And I don't think she'd be very pleased, actually, if she knew. Now, just for one moment, we're going to just mention something which is serious, actually. Some of you may know of a gentleman by the name of Dudley Bohey Noel. Vernon Dudley Bohey Noel, late of the Bonzo Dog Doodah band, and many, many bands. Malcolm and myself worked with him with Bob Kerr. Well, he died yesterday. He was a grand age of 91. This is a man who had done every conceivable comedy, musical comedy gig you'd ever known. And he was a true gentleman. And if you ever watch the Beatles' Magical Mystery Tour, he's there. He's in that and all sorts of things. And he was a lovely guy, wasn't he? So Malcolm toured with the Bonzo Dog Doodah band on their final tour, and Vernon was still out there doing what he did. And we're not sad because he had a wonderful life and he was a wonderful man. But we dedicate this set to Vernon. Vernon Dudley Bohey Noel. There you go. So, yeah. If he'd have been around in the 40s, he'd have been in Spike Jonze's band. If you don't know who he is, he would have been one of them. So now we go back to Ukulele Ike, and this really is a piece of work, this is. This is a song which is quite a play on words, actually. And this is a song all about Ukulele Ike tells us that he's looking for love. And he's looked here, he's looked there. I don't know whether he's looked in Newcastle, but anyway. He's looked everywhere, and he's decided that the mountain women of Tennessee are the girls for him. And he recorded this on a record on the Hollywood Hot Shops label. And I believe if you went into a music shop in Hollywood and said, could I have the latest Ukulele Ike record? And they'd get it from under the counter, and they'd go, there you go. So this is a song which rejoices in the title, I Love Mountain Women. You see, it's not what I've said, it's what you're thinking. Dear me, I thought they were a cultured lot. Yes. We know that one as well. Okay. I've flirted with Lou in Kalamazoo. I've met Odette in France. I've got a sweetie in Kokomo and one who does a hula dance. I played with the babes along Broadway and the girls in Hollywood. But the place to be is Tennessee if you want to find something good. Oh, I love mountain women. They do so much to me. I love those moonshine honeys down in Tennessee. Why, the girlies here are really fine and they just know their stuff. and how they love my mountain, and they just can't get enough. They raise my aspirations and tickle my fancy too. I came here for a vacation, and it's more than I can do. Now a mountain girl in a pile of hay is worth two broads in a cabaret. I love mountain women, 'cause they do so much to me. Well, I love mountain women, they have such sex appeal. You really can't imagine the way they make me feel. Why, they come in the morning and they steal my ammunition. Although I like their overtures, I need an intermission. If I were in a harem, I'd get a lot more rest. But I'm a mountain sultan who gives service by request. I ask the ladies all to wait, just so I can recuperate. I love mountain women, 'cause they do so much to me. They're clever, can't you see? They ain't so much on science, but they know their anatomy. Each morning they take my staff, and then we start a climb. And when we reach the summit, oh boy, it's really fine. They tell me that my mountain is the best thing they adore. I'm getting so I can't climb that mountain anymore. Now the girlies here all get so rude, fighting for my altitude. I love mountain women, 'cause they do too much to me. Shh. We've got one more. Has anybody left? Have you done a head count? Oh. Well, it's funny you should mention that, Chris, actually, because our final number, we're bringing it back home. We're going to have a George Formby song. Oh, that was a great reception, wasn't it? I thought I'd got them on our side. Toiling away there, Martin. Let's try again, shall we? Let's try that. Go on. Anyway, we're going to bring it home because we're going to play you a George Formby song. I'm pleased. That's turned out nice again. Well, I'm pleased to announce that that round of applause on the decibel-ometer was even louder than one of Malcolm's applause. I love Malcolm's women. No, that's not the song. No. We're close, but not that close. So before we play our final number, we have Mr. Matthias Seuffert. There he is. We've done some interesting gigs, haven't we? This is one of the most interesting. On the guitar and the Hawaiian guitar, Mr. Martin Wheatley. There he is. He's your favourite. He's my favourite. It is, of course, Malcolm Sked. If I must make one observation, Malcolm, I think your popularity is waning. Anyway, we're going to play you one more. Now, the thing is that in this country, My Girl's Pussy got released as a record, right? It's incredible, isn't it? It got released, and there are other songs that got released. We could have done a whole weekend of songs. And but we, and there were so many to choose from, but I had to pick interesting ones to do with things that I know, like ukulele ike and things. But the interesting thing is that George Formby was in a film in 1937 called Keep Your Seats, Please. And in that film, he sang a song called The Window Cleaner, okay? When I'm cleaning windows. And the BBC banned it. They banned it. And do you know what they said? the windows aren't clean enough. They said, we've been having lots of letters this week for people asking for George Formby's When I'm Cleaning Windows. Unfortunately, the windows are not clean enough. So we'll leave you with this. From 1937. I might do a bit of, I might actually do a bit on this. Business, yeah. Oh. Right, there we go. That's all right. Now I go window cleaning to earn an honest bob. For a nosy Parker, it's an interesting job. Now it's a job that just suits me. A window cleaner you would be if you could see what I can see. When I'm cleaning windows, honeymooning couples too. You should see them Bill and Coo, you'd be surprised at things they do. When I'm cleaning windows, now all day up this ladder, I'm as busy as can be. It's not my fault, I see a lot of things I shouldn't see. The newlyweds at number 6, how's the curtains they can't fix? Well, they play some lovely parlour tricks. When I'm cleaning windows, old soldiers never die, they say. Though I don't want to pass away, I kick the bucket every day. When I'm cleaning windows, I know a fella's such a swell who has a first that's plain to tell. Seen him drink his bath as well. When I'm cleaning windows, now all day up this ladder, I'm as busy as can be. It's not my fault, I see a lot of things I shouldn't see. I've seen Miss Thompson in her flat take off her shoes, her coat and hat. I've seen her take off more than that. When I'm cleaning windows, stop! There's a famous beauty queen, she looks a flapper on the screen. She's more like 80 than 18. When I'm cleaning windows, she pulls her hair all down behind, then pulls down the, never mind, and after that pulls down the blind. When I'm cleaning windows, now all day up this ladder, I'm as busy as can be. It's not my fault, I see a lot of things I shouldn't see. The newlyweds at number 6, how's the curtains they can't fix? Well, they play some lovely parlour tricks. When I'm cleaning windows, there you go.